Hi everyone, I just wanted to wrap up week 1 of Sport Development Systems with some final commentary. So some critical analysis in terms of questions for you guys to be thinking about. What I've seen from students at Nathan and at the Gold Coast is that you all have some really fantastic experiences to draw on to bring this course to life for yourselves. So thinking about what does sport development mean to you? We looked at a couple of definitions this week, but what does it mean to you from your experience and also where you think you want to go with your career? How and why does sport development occur? What are you seeing in your own experiences? What outcomes are sought through sport development? Are there things that we're trying to achieve? Why are we trying to achieve them and how? Are we doing that successfully, or are there things that maybe we need to improve on? Does sport need to continually change and develop? Is development detrimental to sport as an institute and to sport development? So we talked about the positives of sport development this week, but there's also those challenges and tensions. So what does that mean for us in our careers, how we work and what we are striving to achieve? And that last kind of point around values, what values are underpinning sport development? Who should decide what is developed, what isn't developed, and what we should be developing towards? So some pretty meaty questions here for week 1, but things that, based on what you've talked about in class, I'm pretty confident you can come up with some very robust answers to these questions and to help us think and shape our discussion moving forward in the trimester. And for those of you that are interested in keeping up with Australian sport, I wanted to include a couple of resources here that you might access, which are, above and beyond what you're required to for this course, but might be some key things for you to engage with. There are lots of, news, blogs, podcasts, all those kind of things out there, and you can kind of get lost in them. Everyone has their opinion on sport. These are two that I follow myself and recommend for you guys to keep across. The Clearinghouse for Sport and Physical Activity, that belongs to Sport Australia. You can sign up on that website for daily emails. I'll show you the screenshot in a second. But what that is a collation of all relevant sport news around Australia. Every day it comes through, and I'll show you in a second what that covers. The other one I'm going to suggest that you keep abreast of is ABC's Offsiders, which you can access through iView. And that's just, I guess, a well-informed and researched program around what is happening weekly in sport. So 2 really good things to keep you up to date with what's going on, and also might be really great sources for you to think about that assessment 2 spotlight topic and what you think you might want to look at. I'll put the links in the description below as well, and also moving forward into next week, participation to performance sport development models. Please make sure you've had a look at those required readings. That's going to make it much more kind of valuable to look at in the lecture. So here is a screenshot of that Clearinghouse for Sport email that comes out every day. So it comes through with quite a few links to relevant things. So what have we got here? Ministerial announcements. This is one that came through today. Ministerial announcements, other announcements, and then we group things by sport or topic area. So look, athlete pathways might be something for you guys based on your reflections today. Could spark a few things. There's stuff there around, look, every different sport, coaching and leadership, a whole lot of things that you can, have a look at if you're interested in and keep abreast of that. So that comes through every day. I don't get to read it every day, but it might be something that you kind of have a look at once a week or something. And here's that other one, the ABC's Offsiders, which you can access on iView. I think it goes up live every Sunday. So there's some past episodes there, but something to have a quick look through if you have time, half an hour each week to keep abreast of what's happening in the world of sport. So that's it from me today, and look forward to seeing you all again next week for some active learning. Thanks, guys.